So I need to send some the logo to my sister-in-law. She's gonna make us cookies for Esperanza.
Oh, that's good. I like cookies. Who, Charlie?
Oh, dude.
My sister-in-law.
Go with that. All right, everybody's live. All right, we're back. I think you should have audio now.
We had technical difficulties. Is our video working?
Yeah. Oh, you're not up early.
Did you? Do we have echo? Or did you say yeah twice?
No, we don't have echo.
Okay, he said yeah twice and threw me.
And if you
He said, yeah.
if they missed us, that we on the YouTube while we were talking, we were just essentially saying that we're about to unionize on the patio. That's what we were doing.
We're unionizing.
We're unionizing.
So we're gonna do a picket outside T's house.
We
You know
are.
what? I'm surprised I didn't pick it because we continued broadcasting during the writer's strike.
Really?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We went on. And
I think they
amazing.
can watch our episode and clearly see we don't have
We're not
writers.
Look, so the question of the day, for those of you that couldn't hear live, there were only one watching, but the question of the day is America better today than it was 3 years ago? Today we find out China sends 6 warships into the Gulf, Arabic Gulf. What is that called? The
Arabic Gulf.
Red Sea?
Baltic
Yes, it
Sea.
is.
Baltic.
No.
No, China's People's Liberation Army deploys 6 warships in the Middle East, including a
Iranian
guided
Sea.
missile destroyer. Israel warns of wider conflict.
But why is
Are we going to have 2 proxy wars?
Yeah, we
sound
got
like
two
we're just
parties.
gonna have one big ass war?
That's called like a world war, isn't it?
I think that phrase might be coined.
What's keeping,
Twice before, huh?
What's keeping China from making a move on Taiwan?
Apparently nothing. They would rather be in the Arabic countries with us.
We were going to send the Dwight D. Eisenhower
Rather-
into the Red Sea as well, and we've decided against it. Going to send it out to the off the coast of Taiwan.
So we're sending a fleet to Taiwan. They're sending one to the Middle East.
Who's funding all this?
You.
Yeah.
Again,
so
yeah.
we're sending the Dwight these nuts out to.
Yeah.
Then you got 50 Cent. Joe
50.
Old Joe Biden was on vacation in Delaware.
I saw
50
that.
Cent slams Biden going on vacation while we got some real shiznick going
You
on.
talking about
this
50
year.
Cent?
Yeah.
Yeah,
50
50.
Cent.
50 he hot.
50.
Yeah, 50.
50.
And he
50
had
high.
music
Look,
playing in the
so
background.
I'm gonna say this:
about the club.
he has completely lost. No, he hasn't completely lost it. There are so many. It's not even just black voters, but so many voters that he had are. What was that?
Nothing, don't worry about
They
it.
just banned you.
Are turning on him.
Oh, they
That's
are.
right.
Well, yeah, because
Because they're
again,
not stupid.
they're not stupid, and obviously, what's going on now isn't better than was before.
He went a little bit further. He said, "Hey Joe, get the F up. We in trouble, man."
He has.
I
He's
saw
been
a
on
picture of him,
vacation
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, you hear about Trump on vacation.
About him
Trump.
playing golf and all that mess. That's what they used to say.
Does, does Biden even know he's on vacation?
No.
Oh, what about the conspiracy theory, Jamie? I can't believe you hadn't even mentioned it.
I'm
Let's play
up,
Loki.
I'm up on several. Which one?
Oh, that's not it. Chin Gate. Have you guys heard about Chin Gate?
No.
Let me see if I can find it. So there is belief now, and this is weird. I gotta say, Biden's chin. They now think he had a mask. Let me see if I find images.
Pull up
of
the
it.
picture because I've heard something much funnier than Chingate.
Oh, here it is.
They said his chin looked like a pair of testicles.
Oh, he's a Balchinian, huh?
He's a Balchinian. I knew this. He's old Balchinian.
Let me get it up here in the right.
What was the ones on South Park?
Oh, I don't remember what they were. I just know Balchinian was from Men in Black too.
Yeah, a
So
Balchinian.
check out this dude's chin. Let's see if y'all can see it.
Oh my!
Oh,
Now they're saying that is not his real chin, and I gotta say, I've never seen.
I'm hoping like hell it
anything
ain't.
it.
That looks like praying
They're
mantis
saying
fangs.
it's like a mask. Maybe somebody's dressed like Joe Biden, and that someone wore a Biden mask. Now,
What did they find a dumber person to wear a Biden mask?
he's got a mohawk.
He's gonna.
So he's got.
If he was standing up,
That's how he locks into your neck while he's smelling you.
He's a Balchinian.
Balchinian.
That's why I carry a beard.
A beard.
I don't carry a beard. I always want to wear a beard.
You carry it?
Yeah, you can't see it.
That's why I wear beards. You can't see my. I'd have double Balchinians.
Oh, what a heavy beard you carry.
Is America better today than it was 3 years ago?
No, I think we cleared that up. No.
4 nuts.
All right, I got another story for you.
In 4 chins, that's 4 chins, isn't it?
Wonder
All
if
right.
they're salty.
Since Jamie's getting salty over here every time I ask a question, we'll move on to another. story.
No, well, we keep responding because our country is a shit show now. Inflation is up, stock market's down. You're gonna get mugged if you go downtown.
Oh, really?
The Mississippi River, she's a going dry.
It actually
And that's
is.
the truth.
And she is dry.
Damn you, Biden.
Look, the end times may be near. It could.
The Mississippi River is dry.
Did you see? Totally off subject. Did you see where? And this is kind of politics I don't care for. Where Sarah Huckabee has signed a you can't use woke verbiage in the state and stuff referring to the state. That's just stupid to me. I mean,
Like, what word?
we got way more stuff going on.
You'll call people by their gender pronoun and not their preferred and stuff like that.
We're one of the poorest countries in the union, one of the least educated states in the union, and I don't give a shit what people's pronouns
We're worried
are.
about podiums and pronouns.
Podium and pronouns.
Two Ps.
And kicking China out. And I love all that. But we got other stuff going on.
Speaking of states that start with the letter A, Alaska Airlines. You guys heard about the off-duty pilot. He was riding. He had a flight just taking him. I don't even remember where. But he was sitting in the jump seat there in the cabinet, and he decides that he's going to commit suicide. And he turns off all the engines to take the plane and its 83 passengers down.
Isn't that murder?
That's murder. That's not
He
suicide.
was charged with 83 counts of attempted murder.
Murder,
Yeah,
suicide.
that's murder-suicide is what that is.
Yeah, I don't think it's suicide when you're taking folks with you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Nobody said 9/11, hey, those guys committed suicide.
No. I mean,
he was
they did,
apparently-
but
Did you just laugh about 9/11?
yeah, they didn't commit suicide.
Terrible person.
They're murderers.
He's Hamas.
No,
You're Hamas.
I like hummus. Hummus
I
is
do.
good.
I love hummus.
Apparently, Emerson
roasted
was
garlic is
hitching
fire.
a ride on a Horizon Airlines flight, which is owned by the same company that manages Alaska, that was going from Seattle to San Francisco, but which had to be diverted to Portland because of the alleged incident. According to cops, Emerson pulled this dangerous stunt while sitting in the cockpit's jump seat, but thankfully the captain and first officer were able to subdue him and prevent the plane from going down.
Y'all think that's what happened to Malaysian flight?
The pilot was the one that
Aliens.
did that, I believe.
No, it was aliens.
So that pilot put it on autopilot and they kicked his ass.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
happened.
that's what
That's-
happened.
They said, "Hold up,
Hey, let's give a salute out to the pilots of that plane. Thank you for
Yes.
being a proud American.
way to save 83 Americans."
Now, this ought to make you feel extra proud to be an American. A prominent doctor at the American Academy of Pediatrics proposes renaming penises to outies, vaginas to front holes, and
Oh,
Why would you
I
name them
can't even say
innies?
that.
hold on. I thought they were called bonus holes.
They are bonus holes. But why would you call them innies if penis are outies?
Hold on,
I mean, you're really missing the.
but I feel like they're not 100% right. There may be some innings that we don't know about.
I want to hear what they're calling the other parts. I'll read it.
I thought the female's front
the
part was bonus.
outies are penises,
Yeah.
the vaginas are front holes, and the clitoris is dicklets. I can't make this up.
They freshen your breath.
I'd have never guessed.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, you heard it here first, folks.
This guy's got a degree.
Oh, there's so much.
I think it was a woman, actually.
This female.
Ilana Scherer.
Say, okay, that's the kind of woke shit that we don't need. We'll
All right,
agree.
so if your kids are listening, you might want to have them step away. She also suggests this is how to ask teens
nobody's
about
listening.
sex. Basic guidelines. Ask consent, no assumptions, use gender-neutral language. Is it okay if I ask you some personal questions that I ask all young people? Open-ended questions. How would you describe your sexuality? Allow them to self-label or no label. Allow flexibility. Don't assume that LGBT identified youth are having sex, or that they are only having sex with certain genders. Tell me about a little about how you have explored sex and intimacy. And this on the borderline though of
What is it?
pedophilia.
What is this for?
It says tell how parents how they should talk to teens and ask about sex. Then what do you call your parts? Wow. Okay, we're gonna move on from this one.
Yeah.
We call them chickens.
Chickens?
That's what we call the boy parts, chickens.
Oh, we caught them turtles
Is that-
and seashells.
Is that why you say sick 'em on chicken?
Second one, chicken.
That's Jamie's favorite song, sick 'em on chicken.
Look, Max. My new favorite joke that Mac refused to tell is, why don't you put underwear on chickens?
What is that?
Because they're peckers on their face.
They smothered it in.
Wow.
He said, I can't say that, Dad. I was like, well, it's hot.
Electric cars. Joe Biden may be one of the things that drives Biden out of the warehouse, not to mention the $200,000 he received from his
What's he doing in the
brother.
warehouse?
White House. Electric cars are becoming uninsurable. Replacing an EV battery can be more expensive than the cost of the vehicle.
Total that.
Yeah, you can't. They're
Well,
terrible.
I mean, and they've already said, like California, who leads the nation in solar, and, EVs don't have the capabilities of charging all these things.
Oh no, they don't. They don't have the infrastructure for that.
No, well, they're talking, we could be multiple decades away before we have the infrastructure.
The problem with
Look,
If we ever get it.
the worst thing the hippies ever did was boycott and push the agenda to do away with nuclear.
yeah, I mean, everybody was scared of nuclear.
My president said nuclear.
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 And we won the war or whatever he said on that battleship.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I mean, that was really a huge. That was a shot that we'll never recover from.
So 3 Mile, it was 3 Mile Island is
That's
what
one of them.
killed
Then
it.
you got,
Killed us.
Then you got Fukushima.
Fukushima.
Then you got the one in Russia. What is that? Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Yeah.
And it's fear. I mean, look, we have our nuclear energy is very mature. These plants have been in existence for a long time. Here in Arkansas, we got at least two of them in Arkansas.
Yeah, we do have two.
Yeah, and so they're all over the United States, and really, that's what we should be building. Is
I mean,
more
it's
nuclear.
a lot of energy there.
We should study on how to harness it safer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And is there a risk? Absolutely.
Yeah, there's always a risk. There's a risk with these EV cars. They burst out in flames.
There's a risk with coal. There's a risk with everything else. I mean,
You got to get energy.
let's be honest. The only safe thing I know of is hydro.
And with the rivers like they are running. out of water.
Yeah, I mean, we
Look-
could have one here.
Let's talk about another subject near and dear to our hearts. Our beloved Razorbacks. They had homecoming this weekend. Father Fortenberry.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to talk about
I heard somebody from the coaching staff went home too.
Well, Mississippi State came to town and whooped our tails.
No, they didn't.
7-3. That's a butt whooping.
They doubled your score. More than doubled your
They
score.
more than doubled.
They doubled
They
our
doubled our score.
I'm telling you right now, it was the worst game.
Dan Enos may be the worst offensive coordinator in the history.
He
of
was
offensive
ranked
coordinators.
top 20 coming in when we hired him.
Not anymore.
I think we're ranked 119 out of 136 or something like that.
Well, that's probably because the other teams just don't have football.
But let's talk about it for a minute. Arkansas Razorbacks fired Dan Enos, the offensive coordinator. He's been there for a whole 8 games. His prior stint at Arkansas might be deemed somewhat successful. They didn't win a lot of games,
bad.
but it wasn't too bad. What do you think was the downfall of Dan Enos? And will Pittman make it through the rest of the year?
I think Pittman makes it through to another season. Dan Enos' problem was I don't think he had the ability to adjust his scheme to the players he had. I don't mean this as an insult. I'm not sure how well of a pro style quarterback KJ is.
He's not a pro style quarterback.
No, that's why I'm
But
browsing.
his recent play, his second half against Alabama was really good, and it was all more instinct. But his recent play would dare say, is he a quarterback at all?
I think it would.
Yeah, he's
draft him.
clearly. Look, there's not many teams in the SEC that wouldn't trade quarterbacks right now, and I think everybody knows that. Would Alabama rather have their quarterback or KJ? And I think
They'd
that
rather
probably.
have Milroe.
I don't know if that's as locked down in the conversation you
based
think
on
it is.
the 8 games that we've
Yeah,
seen.
Melrose also played behind their offensive line, their running backs, their wide receivers, their defense.
Well, we
on the other side of
supposedly
the
had the
field.
best running back in the SEC who's getting like, has he even run for 10 yards? this
Wait,
year?
he didn't play but 2 games.
Maybe he's smarter than the rest of them. Maybe
He's
he
been hurt.
decided,
He said, "I'm holding
He's
out."
been
he
hurt.
says,
I
I'm
mean-
holding out.
I'm holding out till next year.
So I mean,
Actually, I can't think of a quarterback worse than KJ right now.
you can't compare him right now. Okay, last year then look at him last year. He was rated the second best quarterback in the league coming into the season. Those numbers didn't come from nowhere.
Was that more due to the Brow style offense?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're ranking quarterbacks. Him in the season, he was ranked second best quarterback behind
Georgia's quarterback? Had to be.
LSU's.
LSU?
Yep.
I like LSU's quarterback a lot. Or Bryce Young. Bryce Young was probably ranked ahead of. He was number 2.
Yes.
Bryce Young was it?
I mean, they were considered one of the best
Look.
running back quarterback duos in the country.
We don't even have a long shot to make the bowl now, do we?
No, we
You'd
have
have
zero. We have
zero chance.
You're not-
You know,
you
they
can't
let
be bowl
5
eligible.
win teams.
That's
in
a, I better
at
know
one
that's
time.
a.
That's
wow.
an A-OK.
No, that's a racist symbol apparently. But
Oh, is
we
it?
have zero chance.
Oh,
of it.
really?
I didn't know that. I thought that just meant you're okay.
No, you don't remember that's supposed to be racist.
I remember this.
Oh,
You got him. I got him.
Got him.
Did you see me get him, Marty?
Yeah, you got it.
I got him.
what'd you get me with?
I'll get you later, baby.
An Atlanta homeowner returns home from vacation to find that her home was completely flattened when a construction company inadvertently flattened the wrong house.
Whoops.
Like they demoed it?
Yeah, they demoed.
flattened it to the ground.
Don't they like go in?
To the
and-
windows.
Don't they have to go in and inspect it, make sure there's like nobody there? And when they go in there, like, hey, there's a bunch of
was
stuff in
nobody
here.
There was nobody there.
There's a bunch of pictures on the wall still. I'm like, oh, there's their jewelry on the counter.
like-
Yeah, they just left all their shit. Let's tear it down.
Let's tear it down.
Well, you know,
They,
depends on
they
your
get the
stuff.
dog in the kennel that you're going to flatten it.
Well, I guess they don't want that dog no more. I mean, yeah. Wouldn't you think
You would think.
that just seems like I feel like that's an avoidable mistake, easily avoidable mistake.
Yeah, just check the address.
Check that address. Carry the one.
So I'm going to get back on politics for a second. Did anybody see where Trump is being fined for previous statements about the courthouse report or the courthouse stenographer or something like that?
He made a statement about a courthouse stenographer. What did he say?
Was it stenographer? Anyway, someone that works for the judge and the
Clerk?
maybe the clerk.
Okay.
But anyway, so they put a gag order on. Then the judge goes back and retroactively fines him for a comment after the gag order.
I feel like they're just making crap up as they go now.
You think?
Yeah, I think after hearing that, I feel like they're really against him.
And
now.
I know the shirt would say different, but I'm not a big Trump supporter. And I mean, they're railroading him.
People are more of in support of Trump of what they're doing to him rather than what he's doing.
Absolutely.
That's what's going
and then,
on.
Then you got this check, this $200,000 check that was signed, that was given to Biden by his brother.
Oh, that was a loan repayment.
Yeah, loan repayment.
The big guy payment.
The big
He
guy.
loaned
Yeah.
him the keys to Ukraine.
Yes,
and he
his
was paying him back for it.
brother wrote a check to the big guy for $200,000.
All right, I got a funny story here.
Yeah.
All right, so Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you guys familiar with this guy?
The other guy that's trying to rob folks in
He's robbing
Hawaii.
folks.
Hawaii. In the Paris Museum, his wax figure was recently revealed. I'm going to show you a picture of it in a minute. It was unveiled at the Musée Grévin in Paris on October 16th, and he wasn't too happy about it, and I'll show you why.
Look, I used to.
What's the first thing pops out to you there?
He looks white.
Yeah,
He does look
yeah. He
maybe
wants some changes made to his new wax figure. On Sunday, he shared a video of comedian James Jefferson Jr. making fun of his statue, saying the skin color has been criticizing for being several shades lighter. Now, he's not the darkest of people.
No, he's
I
not.
mean, it's not way off.
I think it's just the lighting.
Oh,
in
no,
the room.
that's pretty light.
Look at him.
That dude whiter than me, though. I mean that wax figure. That's pretty.
I mean, he does look like Captain Kirk.
It
Or,
really
Luke.
is not a very good
Luke.
statue. It really doesn't look like him in the face either. His eyes are too high up here.
The
Anyway,
face isn't broad enough. It's too skinny of a face.
is that it?
So I'm gonna tell you right
It
now.
looks awful. That wax figure is awful sexy. I guess.
I have grown to extremely dislike him.
Really?
Oh,
I like
yeah.
The Rock.
Man, you know, he has a clause in his movies that he cannot lose a fight.
Like,
Who would want him to lose a fight in this?
I
movie?
thought he lost
You
a
pay
fight
this man
in
a
the
lot of money.
rundown. He lost fights in like
So,
just
like-
news recently, I guess.
So, like,
He had the same one with the WWE, and it didn't work out.
so the movie he just did, Black Adam.
I haven't watched.
I
didn't watch it.
I haven't watched it either. So, but Black Adam was supposed to tie into Superman.
Oh, really?
Which would have been great for the franchise. But apparently, with his clause that he can't lose, they couldn't merge the two movies because he would have to lose because he was a bad guy, and he would have had to lose to Superman. And they say, what was the guy that played Superman?
I don't know. Or Ben.
Lots of
No, I was about to say
them.
Ben
There's a lot of
Affleck.
them.
He did
Well, the
Batman.
last one.
He was Batman.
Yeah, he was Batman. He was not a good Batman.
But like they say that he went behind his back and like the whole Black Adam thing was supposed to be a franchise. He got
Henry
included.
Cavill.
Cavill, yeah. He went behind his back and had him shit canned. So he could get the role as Black Adam.
was there ever a better Superman than Christopher Reeves?
Cavill was it, dude.
I don't know. I like Christopher Reeves.
Man, me too.
Nah,
See,
I'll tell you that. I'm not a Superman guy.
Christopher Reeves looked at George Reeves, the original one, actually looked at.
No, to me, Cavill looks it.
Tim Kaine and Young Superman wasn't bad either.
Pull up a picture of Cavill, put him on the screen. That's a good looking Superman.
Henry Cavill as Superman. Let me do that.
I think he's a better looking Superman.
better
He's a-
looking. What? Why are you?
He plays to me. He looks more Clark Kentish.
I don't know. Christopher Reeves looked really Clark Kentish, especially with his glasses on.
That looks like Superman to me, dude.
That's a modern Superman.
That looks like a GQ Superman.
Well, he is GQ, but I mean,
Now let's look up Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves was a
we
better
do the
Superman.
side by side.
Yeah, side by side.
Look at him.
Before the accident, not
Yeah.
not after.
No, look.
Now
See,
that one right there.
Superman don't have a straw in his mouth.
But look,
That
what
is Superman.
How does that look much different than what we just looked at?
Because that's the original.
All right, let's look at the
That's
Clark.
not the original.
Let's look at the Clark Kent of each. Let's go there. Which one looks more Clark Kenny? Yeah, because then you'll know that that's the real Superman. It's like a circle.
But he'll have glasses on. We won't know who.
Oh,
he
there
is.
they
Oh,
are.
there
right
they are,
there.
back to back. Oh,
Okay,
damn.
I'm not
they
gonna
do
lie-
look a lot alike.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is it the butt chin?
They don't look a whole lot different.
We lost Jamie.
No, it's
He's
fine.
never there.
Yeah,
Let's look at here.
We got all go.
Well, they're pretty similar.
I don't know. Maybe I like the colors better with the old Superman.
okay. Well, see, the difference is, and I almost sound like a nerd right here.
No, dude, I like the old Superman.
But so the new Superman is supposed to be darker. You know, Marvel or not Marvel?
Oh, they put their heads on the different ones. Here you
Oh,
go. That's a
no.
good comparison. There's Reeves' head on the new suit. That looks way better, by the way.
He looks like buffer.
He does, doesn't he?
But now
that's because the suit got muscles.
And the other one looks like he's about to
There
make
you
me
are,
a shake
side
or
by
something.
side Superman.
They don't look terribly different. So I got to admit.
They don't.
They really don't. Even their lips and nose. Okay, so
Maybe I like the old Superman costume better too. I
So
think that's what it is.
So it's DC. So DC's supposedly really dark. And they went when they did this last series of movies. They tried to do away with the. I'll tell you what. And
Let me get Tim Burton in there.
I'm not a comic book guy, and it's a long movie. But you sit down. There's a not Avengers. What is their what's their group?
I know
called?
what you're talking about. I've heard of this.
It's like 6 hours long.
I heard.
Oh, the DC.
Yeah.
The unedited version. I watched it.
It's
Justice
good.
League.
Yeah,
It is good. And there's a new Aquaman coming out too.
it was. I mean, it was dark and gritty, and I mean, it was good. Superman tries to kill everybody, including
while we're on,
Batman. Everybody.
while we're on DC, who's the best Batman?
Michael Keaton.
There you go, Michael Keaton, my guy. He's the one that he was the better Bruce Wayne to Batman transition.
Okay,
I feel.
yes, that right there.
And
was
I didn't think he would have been.
Oh, he's a better Bruce Wayne. I think. What's the guy that just?
That Christian Bale.
Yeah,
Christian
Christian
Bale.
Bale was a better Batman.
Like I like his. Yeah, I like his Batman. Like when he's Batman, better
Yes, but nobody beats Michael Keaton as
as the like
Bruce Wayne.
into the Batman. Like that's not obvious, but
who's the worst Batman?
Oh, Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Not far. By
And I love Val Kilmer. Man, look, if he'd have said, I'm your Huckleberry to say the whole movie.
All right, I got another story. One more. And
I'm your Huckleberry.
And then we're going to go out on patio and do a little recording and go live. We got banned from TikTok. I got two more stories, actually. Look, folks, we got banned from TikTok. Like, we didn't just get banned. We've been banned a couple times.
We
got permanently banned from TikTok.
And demonetized.
No word wise. They took our money.
They took our
We
money.
had
They
some
took our money.
They took our money. That's the worst part of it. But we got banned completely from TikTok. It feels like now, years ago, and I realized we were just on air last time.
Look, I was the camera. Look, TikTok, show me the money.
But don't know why. So we're not going to be broadcasting our podcast live on TikTok. We think it's political reasons, really. We're being blackballed or whatever you call it. But anyway, we'll still be on TikTok doing some updates. We're going to expand the channel more into some bourbon stuff. We're still trying to put together this preppers stuff. I think it's needed now more than ever. But did anybody watch the football game last night between between Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles?
I watched half of it.
After Arkansas's game, I didn't watch nothing.
Do you know, when's the last time you've seen a perfect game with no penalties?
Definitely has not been an Arkansas game.
The Philadelphia Eagles had no penalties last night. There were at least 3 blatant ones that impacted the outcome of the game.
I did see one.
They had 0 penalty. That face mask / pass interference.
The pass interference
Oh, that
one, yeah.
was so clear. No flags.
How is the tush push? That's not going to be legal next year.
Why would it not be legal though?
But why can't they use that on every play and just the entire game while they have the ball, just do that down the field? Because they get 3 yards on every time they do it.
Then you fake it,
And
then you throw deep.
Listen, if they're not pushing his tush, they're still getting 2 or 3 yards of play. They have the best offensive line in the NFL,
Even without the Swifties.
even with us.
Oh, I've got a damn good story. I got it.
Yeah, there's another good story about it.
And
There
they
is a
have
good
one of
story
one of the best running quarterbacks in the league. I mean, they're going to get those yards.
Swifties are angry. Have you heard about this?
No, I have not. But I'm really excited to hear it because the NFL is pushing it upon us.
All right, so Taylor Swift was at the game yesterday. If you watched it,
Yes.
Who's that?
Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift.
She sings a bunch of songs.
That's
About-
she's a musician.
She's a musician, yeah.
she's now having a relationship with Travis Kelce.
Every time
Top tight end in the league.
She's just trying to live off his height.
every time the ball's thrown his way, she's shown in the next
but
shot.
guess why Swifties are angry?
Because she's in a relationship now. It's
No,
confirmed.
that's not what they're mad about. It's about Jackson Mahomes.
Oh, everybody's angry about Jackson Mahomes.
Because Jackson Mahomes is in the same booth as Taylor Swift, yet he's awaiting to the outcome of charges due to sexual assault. And they felt like that's putting her in harm's way by allowing Jackson Mahomes to be there
I agree.
with her. Do you really? Are you not innocent till proven guilty? I
Well,
know
not
it's hard
just
to
that.
believe
They
this
make
way.
it sound like he's that old guy with the top hat sitting there with the got a woman tied to the railroad tracks. He's not like.
It's like from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
yeah. I mean, they make it
So
sound
you
like
not
he's-
think Travis Kelce would pummel that dude?
Oh, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. They don't have to worry about security.
Look, his heart can't take that kind of stuff anyway.
Jackson Mahomes?
No, Travis Kelce with that shot he's got.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's really selling that stuff too, though. The memes right now on
Oh,
TikTok.
my favorite meme
the
it
memes
shows
are
him with
awesome.
that Band-Aid on his arm and said, now he's going to get his heart broke twice.
No, there's some fakes. So.
But yeah,
All right.
even Miss Mahomes and her had some fancy handshake after every completed pass that they did. It was
Yeah,
insane.
because they've been out on town together. and
Oh,
she's like living the.
Listen, he's my
Good
second
luck.
favorite Kelce. I'm throwing that out there.
I mean,
Jason's your favorite.
Oh, Jason's what? First of all, he's where he is because of Jason. He'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
wasn't
that's
even going to make the cut on the team.
You must have watched the documentary.
No,
The
so
most watched documentary on Prime, by the way.
And I mean, he is one of the top linemen in the NFL, and as a lineman,
You know what's funny? I got to say, I'll look at some of these videos. They look like teenagers, like just starting to date. It's kind of funny to watch two people as prominent as they are date in the public eye. It's really kind of sweet.
it's always wonderful watching people fall in love. It really is.
Gary, happy anniversary to you.
Oh,
Gary.
thank you.
Speaking of
oh
love,
yeah,
Yeah,
Gary
we
just had
we,
it.
we fell in love multiple years ago.
Look, my highlight from Gary's wedding was watching the plants catch fire.
Oh yeah,
Their
I remember that.
Pieces caught fire.
I didn't know about the fire until after the rehearsal, or not with rehearsal. It was the after party or whatever.
And your Uncle Daryl just
After the party.
was it your Uncle Daryl that no, that was T Dan's wedding where he like put all the bad music on.
Oh yeah, that was.
Then he had no internet connection. Wouldn't let me put my playlist on. I didn't forget that.
Uncle Daryl,
Oh, Uncle Daryl.
I'm gonna play us out, guys. Look, I know we've been like we had a little technical difficulties, but hey, we got an announcement to make. We'll let Marty, since he didn't say much. What's the announcement we got to make?
We're gonna be at Esperanza Bonanza.
November 3rd, 4th,
Ooh, yeah, 1st through the 4th. They're gonna have a carnival and everything.
and we're gonna be cooking and eating and having a big old time. Come out and see us. Gary, part word,
We will be the carnival. What are you talking about? That's what we will be.
maybe a little.
We'll give out free rides.
The party.
Father Fortenberry.
and there could be some potential guest judges in the cocktail contest.
Oh yes.
Look, DW be back next week. Don't miss it, folks.
Somebody done saved this
Outlaw.